Steve Rothstein from Rothstein Model Trains, here to show off our latest acquisition and maybe do a little test. This week we have the new Athearn Genesis model of the SD70 ACe locomotive. The one we got from Athearn is in Kansas City Southern markings, as you'll see in a minute. The maybe do a test is we just bought and did a review of the Broadway Limited die-cast version, and I thought it would be a great puller because of its weight, give it better traction. This one isn't quite as heavy as the die-cast, so we may do a comparison test to see which one will pull better and how they run. So let's see if this one works. Give you a nice blow-up version of the instructions. Some extra decals that you may want to use. And what has become, I think, the industry standard for packing these in the plastic boxes. I do like the way it has the extra styrofoam on the top and bottom to protect it a little better. That one's not industry standard yet.
Oh, we got one more.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they did that, but put the foam covering to protect the rails on one side and not the other. Wouldn't surprise me if I just popped one of those rails out. Lots of fine detail on it. As I was just saying, the handrails are fairly fragile, but they look good. I like the way they've got it with the yellow paint on the rail where it would be from the railroad. I've always liked this paint scheme, the Southern Belle paint scheme they call that, from Kansas City Southern. I think that's a pretty paint job on there. Good detail. Look at the exhaust fans, the horn. Some of the other detail on here I like. Looks good. This one's just for information. You can see the Athearn in front, and right behind it in front we have the new Broadway Limited. The details on the Broadway Limited are pretty close to the same as on the Athearn. They don't look too different, and the difference is maybe how they ordered it from the road lines. Each railroad would have their own information on it. So first, let's try the sound. Belle's there. Good horn. Short. Silence, the mute worked. Okay. Do have the lights on. Do you see the headlight? Okay.
Number board and ditch lights are off.
Number boards and ditch lights. How about now?
There we go.
Got them all on?
The ditch lights are on, number board's on.
Okay. So let me back it up for a second. It does have the headlight on the rear come on. Give you backup lights. Ditch lights don't alternate, flashing, which kind of is a disappointment, but not bad. So let's see how it goes around. That track is clear already, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Full throttle going around. Looks like it's doing decent speed. Just cut it, coast to a stop, works. Not much else to show. It is nice and smooth at low speeds. That's a 3% throttle setting. And it is running really smooth. I like that. Athearn does make a smooth HO engine. And there it is barely crawling along at the lowest throttle setting I can do. But it's still smooth, no jerkiness in that motion at all. Which one do you want to do, a speed test first or a pulling test?
Yeah, speed test.
Okay. I hope that works. Okay, so we're going to try for the speed test all the way around, full throttle, see what it does. (115 scale miles an hour). This is the comparison speed test, both with the speedometer, which went 140 miles an hour. Okay, what we're going to do here is a pulling test. My guess beforehand is that I will be satisfied with the Athearn, the Kansas City Southern Athearn's pulling power, but that it won't pull quite as much as the Broadway Limited. You can see in our other videos where we did a real good pulling test of the Broadway Limited on one of our shorts the other day. Let's see what happens. But both of them are pulling well. That's about 16 cars on the Athearn and about the same on the Ram. And you can see the speed difference. We haven't tried to speed match anything yet. It doesn't slow it down. With that load on it, it's pulling 119 miles an hour instead of 115. Warming up, as it warms up, it'll improve a little. Gonna stop them for a minute. So basically the difference comes down to the Broadway Limited has a little more weight. I think it will pull a little more overall, but at where I would normally put a single locomotive, both of them are pulling fine. Both of them are not noticing that much weight behind them. About 15, 16 cars, not a problem. The one feature that the Broadway has that I like, that the Athearn doesn't, and it's understandable, is that the Broadway has the smoke unit installed to produce the diesel exhaust. But that's a personal taste thing, and it's a very, very minor difference. Of course, the Broadway and the Athearn do have them in various road numbers and all names. I don't know if which one has more or which one has different names. I didn't look. I chose the Rio Grande Heritage unit when we ordered it. This one, I saw that he had the KCS in stock, and I like that scheme, so we picked it up. If you have a particular railroad you're modeling, go with either one that has the railroad you want. I can safely say I recommend either or both of these units. That's what we got for this week, and I thank you very much for your support.